What's up, dudes, and welcome back to Camp Flatulence. It's a bit warmer than it was yesterday, a nice 55 degrees instead of 40. And today, we're going to start the process of cleaning. But before I start the process of cleaning, I thought it'd be nice to have myself a little lunch up here at camp. Perfect. Now this is living. Well, that was good. Guess I should probably actually clean something now, huh? The first thing I want to get cleaned out is this fire pit here, because it's kind of full, so guess I'll get to work on that. Well, that's about as clean as she gets, without a vacuum anyways, because all I've really got is this little shovel here, but yeah, pretty good pile of ashes. And now I gotta figure out where else to start with this whole place. It's small, so you think it'd be easy, but I have no idea where to begin. Well, I went outside and I picked up my little makeshift fire pit from yesterday. Still can't make a fire inside though, because the chimney, as you can see, is currently right next to my front door. Why is it right next to my front door? It's a good question. I don't know why it was taken off, if something's wrong with it, but that's something I'm gonna have to figure out. But on the topic of fire pit, yesterday I was looking around some more, and I found this big metal thing. I have no idea what it is, but I think this could make a cool fire pit. So there's something to do later. So I'm looking around camp, organizing a little bit, figuring out what I've got. It's so much just random stuff. But there's this chair, which is missing 2 wheels. But it's still good. I really just do not know where to begin. Alright, I have discovered something with the chair. This is very dangerous. I feel like I'm about to fall headfirst into the wood stove, but I'm spinning like sideways. I don't know if that comes across on camera, but I do not know what I'm going to do with this thing. I'm not really recording a whole lot of this process because I don't really know what I'm doing. Just kind of figuring it out as I go. What I want to do. But shove the tub outside. Shoving whatever this is outside. Just shoving a lot of stuff outside right now. Figure out what to do with it later. I want to be entertaining right now. I really do, but I just don't really know how to make this process entertaining. So I'm not really recording a whole lot of it. Ow. This frickin' door is like, it slams and then it gets stuck. And it's pissing me off. This door also pisses me off because it also gets stuck when you try to. Not as bad as a screen door though. Is this entertaining? Am I entertaining? I'll be entertaining eventually. How I make this entertaining because, oh look, it's a random cement brick. Are you entertained? There is an awful lot of books up here, which, makes sense for an old guy living in the middle of the woods. Problem is, I'm not an old guy, and I'm pretty sure I have undiagnosed ADHD, so I am never going to finish any of these books. But I will start at least half of them and read like 10 pages before I forget all about them and never read them again. I tried moving this long pipe out of that room, and the long pipe had water in it, so now there's water all over this little desk. It couldn't have all just landed on the floor, it had to land on the little desk where there is stuff, because of course it did. A 2002 calendar. This would be helpful if it was 20 years ago. There are so many just random nails and screws literally everywhere. Like, I bet you I could find a screw in this closet right now if I felt like turning the flash on. Couple of random screws, random nail, whatever the fuck these are. Peanut butter jar cap, what looks like the inside of a shoe, and whatever this thing is that I, for the life of me, cannot figure out how to open. It just won't open! And of course, you can't forget about the pile of random gloves which keeps growing with every cabinet I open. Why does one man need so many gloves? Who knows, but most of them are garbage. Oh, and if you thought the random stuff in the house was bad, don't even get me started on all the stuff out here outside the house. Like, pretty sure there's a bit of styrofoam over there. Couple of random buckets. Don't think the camera can see. Couple of random buckets, and that's just one side of the house. There's a steamroller thing down there. No, never mind. It's just a barrel. We've got random piece of wood, plastic bucket, glass jar, plastic tub. These frickin' things are literally everywhere. What used to be a chair, a tarp with a bunch of leaves, that thing I'm going to make into a fire pit, and all this stuff. Plus more. A big-ass metal square, couple buzzsaw blades or something. The top of a jar. I do not know where the rest of the jar is. I don't even know what this is. A socket, a couple bits of silverware, and a bug net hat. So much random stuff. Of course, you've got the matches with no way to light them. You've got the pot handler, which is currently filling a hole in the wall. A random tiny funnel. A bunch of stuff. Just what looks to be a peanut butter jar full of chair parts, I would want to say. And so much more stuff. But I got everything off the floor, so time to sweep. So close, yet so far. Almost got it. So close. Yeah, it was a little dirty in here. But you know, it's actually looking pretty nice without a bunch of crap on the floor. Random Canadian penny. But yeah, it was a little dirty. And that ain't even half of it, because this broom frickin' sucks. Well, my grandfather stopped by. Scared the crap out of me, but I have a fridge now, along with various other things. I have no idea if the vacuum cleaner works, or if it would be good for this. But we're gonna find out. Well, it works! And I figured out how to open it to clean it, so I have a vacuum now. So the vacuum works, and it actually works kind of well, but when I turn it on, that goes from 0 to like 400. So I have confirmed the fridge is not broken. It just shuts off automatically. But yeah, Made the table slightly bigger. Brought those, the box of old comic books in here from that, what is now my junk room. Just shoving all the junk in there. Yeah, the pile of trash keeps growing. That's just my little makeshift garbage can. Yeah, the stove does work. No idea how to get the bottom to work, so might figure that out. Who knows? I might never use it. But this is a little water jug that's gotta get cleaned. A little camp toaster for, you guessed it, toast. But next order of business is to go through this and see what we got. Oh, dishes. My mortal enemy. I quit my job because I was sick of dishes, and yet here we are. There's still an awful lot of cleaning that's got to be done. The floor should probably be swept like 3 more times. I haven't even started dusting or wiping anything down. And there's currently like 10 spiders that live in that sink over there. But I think I shall call it a day here, because I'm sure this video is long and boring enough already. Catch you later, dudes.